fourth pad of practice. They got you in space a little bit on that Zeke screen.
Yeah.
How did it feel to kind of get out there in the open?
It definitely felt good. That's one of our big focuses in the O-line room is just being mobile. Like, Coach Phil and Coach Blasco, they describe us one way. And, well, not one way, but one thing they make a big emphasis on is that we're big guys that can move, and operating in space is kind of what we try to do. So it felt good to get out there in open space and kind of open that up.
Is that part of your game? Obviously, people understand your physicality, but you're athletic too, and so getting you on the move, you can do pretty much everything that would be asked to do.
Right. That's definitely something I take pride in, is just being able to move around. I did a lot of sports growing up, and I feel that's really helped me in my transition to football, just in being multi-dimensional in terms of like what coach asked me to do, and moving out in space or making reach blocks, and that's a big part of my game for sure.
Not basketball, obviously.
Not basketball.
That's another day.
Not basketball.
Track and field.
Yeah, track and field. I did play basketball at one point. I wasn't that good, to be being honest. I swam. I did other stuff too, but that was a big part of my activities growing up, for sure.
When you're not there at left guard and Connor takes that rep, is it like a mental rep as well? Are you sitting there watching him? Can you almost learn just as much?
Yeah, mental reps are huge. Like, we have a limited amount of reps during these practices, and so every rep that I'm not physically going, I'm definitely watching the guy in front of me, whether it be Tyron, Zach, Connor, Terrence, even, Tyler Biotish. Like, watching those guys, because those guys are vets. They've been doing this for a long time. A lot of the steps that Coach Philbin and Coach Blasco are harping on me are steps they've been doing for almost, 3 to 13 years now. So just watching those guys is huge and helping me kind of, formulate my play style and kind of, catch up.
Are you getting anxious at all, like wanting to be that starter full time, or are you just going to let it go how it goes?
You got to take it day by day. My biggest focus right now is getting, 1% better every single day. Our first preseason game is fast approaching, and, my biggest focus is just constant improvement. That's one thing Coach Phil and Coach Blasco harp on me every day. They say, it doesn't have to be perfect. Rome wasn't building today, but we need you to constantly improve every day, and that's definitely my focus coming in every day.
How do you feel that's been in terms of getting that 1% better?
I feel it's been great. You just can't. Like, a lot of people ask, is there pressure? I don't necessarily think so. When you handle the work, the work will handle the rest of the things for you. And I got a great room of vets around me. I got a great coach, and just a great support system all around. They've been helping me progress, miles since I got here. So it's been good for sure.
I heard someone say this about you. I wanted to get your thoughts on it. They're talking about you, just the way you work, and they said you can tell it means something to you. How do you feel in terms of why this is important to you now that you're here, just to get the most out of this opportunity?
It's like you said, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. Where I was picked, the city, my city. I came back to my city. It's not lost on me how huge of a blessing this is. I thank God every day for it. When I come out here on the field, that's my main focus is like getting better, because I know, there are people who would kill to be in my position. There are people, who fought hard to get here, and they either got here and couldn't continue, or they just couldn't get here. And so it's never lost on me how blessed I am. I just want to make the most of this opportunity, because everyone doesn't get it. Every day that I'm here and able to do this is a blessed day. So that's big for me for sure.
Everyone that evaluates you says, man, he is so strong. He's got the strength. Are you somewhat surprised that right off the bat, like, your strength is noticeable, and even when you're playing against these NFL tackles?
It's definitely, it's a huge compliment for sure. In my eyes, it's always fun when people say, because, I only want to get stronger. Like, I want to be stronger. I want to be faster every day, because I know, this is just a starting point. Like, this is year one. And it's like I said, I look to improve 1% every single day. So, just constantly improving and never being satisfied with anything. Like, you can't get a big head. Like, you always got to stay humble. You always got to continue to put in the work. So that's definitely my focus, when that stuff is said.
As you rotate with Connor the way you guys have, is it productive or helpful, I guess, to play between different offensive linemen? So instead of it just being between you and Tyler and Tyron, you're getting chances with the ball, you're getting chances with I'm drawing a blank. But with the backups partying off, how helpful is that to get that chemistry?
It's extremely helpful. Like you said, it's building chemistry between all the different mixes and matches that we have on those lines, and it's helping me with my steps, because the way I step for Tyler isn't the same way I step for Farniot, like things of that nature. So it's kind of helping me understand kind of how to move my body in certain ways, in certain positions when it comes to our personnel. So, it's been huge for me just in terms of growing as a player. Because, in college, you stick with the same five most of the time, like if I'm being honest. So just mixing and matching has been great for us.
So that rep you had.
I mean, it's great for sure. You know, when they run over to you, a lot of it, you know, they're just telling you not to get satisfied, to constantly, you know, chase the ball, like stay in it and constantly, you know, compete because we got limited reps. And so, you know, they understand the sense of urgency. I understand the sense of urgency. But it's great to have them, you know, constantly on you and supporting you for sure.
We got time for one more.
That rep you had against Tristan Hill, where you kind of threw him down, that's the one that kind of stood out. Was that your best rep so far at camp, or did you have one that you like even more than that?
I mean, I can't even say it's my best rep. You know, I'm always, you know, I got a next play mentality. That's the best way I can put it. You know, we're getting good work in, like we're competing hard. You know, at the end of the day, that's my teammate. You know, we're never trying to hurt anybody, but we're here to get good work. And so, you know, I'm just focused on getting 1% better every day and just, you know, having that next play mentality. So I don't dwell on it too much.
Appreciate it.
Thank
No
you.
problem. Thank y'all.